Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's often surrounded by confusion and a lot of questions. Lyme disease. From its origins and causes to its mode of transmission and symptoms, we'll cover it all. So, whether you love hiking, are curious about ticks, or just want to keep your family safe, stay tuned because you won't want to miss this. You might be wondering, how did Lyme disease get its name, and where did it all start? Well, let's take a journey back to where it began. Lyme disease was first identified in the 1970s in a small town called Lyme, Connecticut in the United States. It all started when a group of children and adults began experiencing mysterious symptoms like rashes and joint pain. After extensive research, doctors discovered that these symptoms were linked to bites from infected ticks. Eventually, scientists identified the bacteria responsible for this illness, known as Borrelia burgdorferi, named after the town of Lyme. This disease has now been reported across North America, Europe, and Asia. But how does it spread? Well, let's find out. Ever wondered how a tiny tick bite could cause so many problems? Let's break it down. Lyme disease is caused by a spiral-shaped bacterium called Borrelia burgdorferi. These bacteria are primarily carried by black-legged ticks, also known as deer ticks. When an infected tick bites a human, the bacteria enter the bloodstream, and that's where the trouble begins. But not all ticks carry the bacteria, and not all tick bites lead to Lyme disease. So, what makes these tiny creatures such an effective carrier? Well, let's explore how it all works. Tiny bugs with a big impact. But how do they pass the infection from animals to humans? Let's find out in the next section. Ticks are sneaky little creatures. Here's how they spread Lyme disease. Ticks often get infected when they feed on small animals like mice or birds that carry the bacteria. Then, as ticks progress through their life cycle, they become more likely to transmit the bacteria to larger animals, including humans. The highest risk of transmission happens during the tick's nymph stage, which is its immature form. Why? Because nymph ticks are so tiny, about the size of a poppy seed, that they can easily attach to your skin without you noticing. And once they're latched on, it can take them 36 to 48 hours to transmit the bacteria to a person. That's why early detection and prompt removal of ticks are so important. Now that you know how Lyme disease spreads, let's look at how it actually affects your body. What are the symptoms you should watch out for? Let's dig in. Symptoms of Lyme disease can vary from person to person, and they usually occur in stages. Let's start with the early signs. 1. Early symptoms, 3 to 30 days after the bite. One of the most well-known symptoms is the bullseye-shaped rash called erythema migrans. But don't be fooled, not everyone with Lyme disease gets this rash. In fact, only around 70 to 80% of people develop it. Other early symptoms include fever, chills, headaches, and muscle aches, which can easily be mistaken for the flu. 2. Later symptoms, weeks to months after the bite. If Lyme disease goes untreated, it can progress to more serious symptoms, like severe joint pain and swelling, especially in the knees. People may also experience neurological issues, such as numbness, facial palsy, and even problems with memory or concentration. 3. Severe symptoms, months to years after the bite. In rare cases, untreated Lyme disease can lead to long-term complications like heart palpitations, inflammation of the brain, or arthritis that doesn't seem to go away. These advanced symptoms are why it's so important to get checked if you've been bitten by a tick. Now you know everything you need about Lyme disease, from its origins and causes to transmission and symptoms. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and be sure to hit that subscribe button for more health tips. Have questions or want to share your experiences? Drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!